Derek, you've been riding Kung Fu Master Panda this season. How do you think he's going?
Well, he's been keep improving. He's more relaxed in the morning, in track work, and even in the race too. And you can see he stepped up a bit over further distance, and he keep improving.
Will that step up in distance suit him, do you think?
Well, we believe so because at the end you can see traveling good, but at the straight you can see a bit one pace. So we think if he can more relax, 2,200 is no problem for him.
And looking at his last run here at Sha Tin, the tempo wasn't all that strong at different stages. He didn't seem to have the clearest of runs. What did you make of his performance that day? Did he have some excuses?
Well, actually, the trail is a bit fast, but quite firm that day, and the time is fast. But in the race, we felt like a bit slow, the tempo, and he was traveling. It's good, and top the straight we can find the room at the 300, and he kicked on, but just bit one pace.
So have you got some confidence for tomorrow night with him?
Well, I have confidence with him, and if he can relax and go smooth in the race, I'm sure he will run well.
Chad, you ride the old boy, you have my word, on Wednesday night. You won on him first up, but what did you make of his latest run?
His second start was okay. I think he went to the races fresh up this season, in good order, off the back of his preparation in Chung Fa, and he was able to win. And then, he backed it up with a nice enough effort. He's an old horse. He's in Class 5 now, and he's just a Class 5 stayer, really. If he gets the right run and the right conditions, he should be able to run well.
Coming back to 1,800 metres and also coming to the Valley, what do you make of those factors?
I think it's okay. He's a very easy horse to ride. He should get around the track nicely, and he's an old horse with no complications. So let's hope he can put his best foot forward and put his mind on the job, and he'll run well.
Looking back at the weekend, congratulations on the win on Super Axiom. How impressed were you by his debut victory?
Yeah, he was very impressive. I've done a lot of work with him and like the horse a lot, so obviously he's been handicapped quite severely for the win, but he was impressive, and looking forward to seeing what he can do next time in Class 3.
And you recently missed a meeting due to a hand injury. How is your hand, Chad?
It's okay now, thanks. It healed really quickly. I wasn't able to miss. I didn't miss too much racing, and anyway, I'm back full steam ahead.
Karis PROPICE, he's a PP having his first start in Hong Kong. You've ridden him at both of his barrier trials. What sort of feel has he given you for his debut here?
Yeah, he's been trialling good. I was pretty happy with his trials at Happy Valley, and he seems like a nice little horse with some ability. And I think has decided that the horse is coming quick and he's ready to go to races.
Feel happy the way that he handled the city track?
Yeah, he handled pretty well. Normally when they handle it like that, they will come pretty quick. So he went on very nicely, and like I said, he seems like he's coming on fast.
So what sort of expectations do you have with him? Obviously it's not easy for these new horses first up at Happy Valley.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough task. Of course, those Class 3 1000 Happy Valley, it's very hard to win, and you need to have a very sharp horse underneath you. And it's going to be something good for him, and it's going to actually wake him up this race. But by saying that, he's ready enough to go to races and be competitive.
Overall, do you think he's a horse that has a nice future here in Hong Kong?
Yeah, I would think so.
TASHIDELEK, Alexis, he came into this season as a Hong Kong maiden, but he's now won his last two in a row, both with you on board. What's the key to getting the best out of this horse? What's turned him around?
Well, he's a stayer type, so it's necessary to keep rolling with him, but without being too aggressive at the beginning, because he's a little bit not slow to begin, but he takes a bit of time to get rolling. So both races I was a bit lucky with the pace. Didn't go fast, so I could keep rolling, and the horse hit the line strongly.
After his last start win, he's only got a few more pounds to carry. He sticks to 1,800 metres. He stays in this class. Do you go to the races thinking that he can win again?
Well, I hope so. Of course, it's a little bit more difficult with this weight, but I believe the horse is in good form and plenty of confidence. So I hope he can repeat something similar. But it's all depends on the pace, and if I can put the horse in a good position, handy, and keep something, save some energy, he'll finish well.
He's got a perfect record as well since joining Douglas White's stable. From your discussions with Douglas, has he done anything as a trainer to get the best out of this horse this season?
Oh, definitely. I think the horse feels good, and he's just happy with the races, and you can feel like you jump on a horse, happy to be here, and he's good looking horse, and I feel he looks well. Yeah.